Well, well, well. Dak Prescott is literally one of the greatest quarterbacks we have in this era. Dak Prescott is a top 5 quarterback in this league. I don't care what anyone says. Dak Prescott has not been the problem for the Dallas Cowboys, and his 2-5 record, a lot of people don't understand. The Cowboys are not 2-5 under Dak Prescott in the playoffs because of Dak Prescott only. If you go back and really evaluate those games, it's been the people around Dak Prescott that have not risen to the occasion. And when you think about what Brian Schottenheimer is doing, Brian Schottenheimer is doing something that is genius. He is trying to take some of the pressure off of Dak Prescott and put it on himself, because I believe that Brian Schottenheimer realizes that, no, Dak Prescott is actually one of the greatest things this team has. And Dak Prescott, with everything that Brian Schottenheimer is doing, Dak Prescott has been trying to do these things, but you can only do so much as the quarterback. But nevertheless, Dak Prescott in this latest press conference, he's telling us what we need to know. He is determined to bring a championship to the Dallas Cowboys. Let's talk Cowboys. We're about to talk facts. Welcome, Cowboy fans and Cowboy haters alike. I'm the G, and I'm the host of Let's Talk Cowboys, where we talk facts. And if you like this video, don't forget at the end to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know the next time we post another video or go live. And if you haven't become a channel member or subscriber yet, please do. We have a lot of great things coming in the future. Now let's talk facts. Dak Prescott has to be the most underrated, the most misunderstood, and the most hated quarterback in this league for being one of the absolute best quarterbacks in this era. Dak Prescott has missed what is the equivalent pretty much of 2 seasons, and he is still top 10 in this era. And when you go back and you go through and you start looking at wins and other statistics, Dak Prescott is top 5 in this league. And not only is he a great quarterback, he's a great human being. He's a great leader of men. And contrary to what people think, because Dak Prescott became the highest paid player in NFL history, contrary to what people think because of the 2-5 record, they blame that on Dak as if nobody else played in those games. Dak Prescott will go down in history. Is one of the absolute greatest quarterbacks in Dallas Cowboy history. And he's going to be one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history. But the one thing that he must get is a ring. And we know it to be true, and Dak Prescott knows it to be true. And this is why when you start talking about all of these accolades, all of these individual awards that you get whenever you play, Dak Prescott is not worried about those things. Dak Prescott, I don't think he's any longer worried about MVPs. We're thinking he's going to be in the MVP race. I don't think Dak is even concerned about being all-pro. I don't think Dak Prescott is concerned about any of those things other than the championship. And in his latest interview, I want you to listen to what Dak Prescott says. He says a couple of things that lets you know Dak Prescott is fully aware that the time is now, and he's ready to bring that championship to Dallas. Let's roll it.
Has it been fast 10 years for you? Or
super fast.
Super fast? Is it hard to be reflective on it because you say it's super fast?
No, it's not hard to be reflective. I think you have to, especially with how they've been. Some being injured, some getting to knocking on the door and not finishing it. Yeah, you have to, and I think what it does really is just makes you grateful for the opportunity. Every day you get to walk into this building, you're healthy. Every day you get to approach your teammates, you get to approach this game that you love. So for me, it's about not taking anything for granted, living in the moment, soaking up everything, and just making sure I'm the best version of myself to push these other guys to do that. And I know we'll feel good about the results.
Dak Prescott is feeling mortality. It happens to everybody, no matter what profession you're in. The moment you realize that you got more of the ride behind you than you have in front of you. And I'm sure Dak Prescott looks back at things and he knows that there are things that he could have done better. But I also think that Dak believes that there are things that Jerry and this team, this franchise, they could have done better. But yet and still, he still puts the weight of this franchise on his shoulders. And Dak Prescott, I'm telling you, you can see there's something different about Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott went through what he went through last year with that injury, and Dak Prescott is saying, and he's realizing, man, this thing it's not promised. There's no entitlement. And so many Dallas Cowboy fans, they are so entitled. Like we're supposed to be here because we're the Dallas Cowboys. Like we're supposed to be here, and the reason why we're not here is Dak Prescott. He hasn't been here for 30 years. The failure of this team, the failure of this front office is to build a team around either Tony Romo or Dak Prescott. And now Dak Prescott is realizing it's finally happening. The Cowboys looks like they're going to build a team around him in year 10. And he's saying, I got to take advantage of every moment because you never know when it's over. And it's this next comment that he makes that lets me know how focused he is on winning the championship. And I believe he's going to bring one. Check this out.
As you get older in this sport,
he's a talented guy. He's an enforcer on this offense, and we need him.
As you get older in this sport,
JoJo.
As you get older,
All right, brother, be safe.
As you get older in this sport, how much do you think about the legacy I'm leaving with this franchise? Because obviously this franchise is judged on championships.
Yeah, I want to win a championship. The legacy, the things, whatever comes after I finish playing will take care of itself. I want to win a championship. Be damned if it's just for my legacy or it's for this team, for my personal being, for my sanity. Yeah, the legacy will take care of itself. I have to stay with my feet up.
See, Dak understands something. That he has the ability to win a championship. See, a lot of people, they're so, they hate a person so much that they're saying he's not good enough. There are people who have not had half the talent that Dak Prescott has and have won championships because they've been on championship teams. Again, last year, nobody was calling Jalen Hurts top 10. But now we're calling him top 10 because he was on a super team. Jalen Hurts was on a super team. And because he won a Super Bowl on a super team, his team was able to beat the team with the best quarterback. And so now Jalen Hurts is getting all the praises. But Dak Prescott is better than Jalen Hurts. Yeah, I said it. Dak Prescott is better than Jalen Hurts, but he's never had the coaching. He's never had the team. He's never had the front office behind him the way the front office got behind Sirianni, got behind Moore, got behind that team and put the personnel in place. And not only put a great team in place, but they put arguably the best running back in the league behind Jalen Hurts. Championships, contrary to what people understand, championships are actually won up front. There are very few quarterbacks that actually win Super Bowls. Super Bowls are won in the trenches. Super Bowls are won by who can control both lines of scrimmage. Can you control the defensive line of scrimmage? Can you stifle a team? They are won by you controlling the offensive line of scrimmage. Can you bludgeon a team? Because when you can stifle a team, you stop them from scoring. When you can bludgeon a team, you control the clock and you score. And when you can do those two things in combination, unless your quarterback is literally Superman, unless your quarterback is Tom Brady, unless your quarterback is Patrick Mahomes, and not many people have them, you're not winning championships. And our beloved Troy Aikman, he'll tell you better than anybody. Go check Troy Aikman's record before he got that offensive line, before he got that running game, before he got Norv Turner, before he got all of these things. And to put the icing on the cake, I talked about this today on the live stream. Jerry Jones gave Troy Aikman one of the greatest presents he ever could have gave him in 1992. In August of 1992, the Dallas Cowboys went and got Charles Haley. Defense wins championships. Defense wins championships. And I got to tell some folks, George Pickens is a great piece that's going to help the Cowboys on their championship aspirations. But George Pickens isn't enough. George Pickens isn't enough. And the team, as it's currently constructed, is still not enough. We got to stop saying that it's enough because we got George Pickens. When we are being honest with ourselves, we got to look at what anybody outside of Patrick Mahomes, who has won the Super Bowl, we got to look at the fact that Matthew Stafford had a super team. We got to look at the fact that Jalen Hurts had a super team. And when we look at Tom Brady, even in Tampa Bay, people don't understand something. Tom Brady went to a super team with Tampa Bay. And they brought in Antonio Brown. It requires players in this league to win championships. And this toxic part of the Dallas Cowboy fan base has got to stop making it about this man alone. Go back and look at those games. Dak did his part. What Brian Schottenheimer is trying to do is he's not trying to get Dak Prescott to do his part. He's trying to get the whole team to do their part. Because Brian Schottenheimer understands something. He's went back. He's watched the tape. He's been with this team. He understands this man is going to do his part. And I do believe Dak Prescott is going to bring a championship to Dallas. Y'all tell me what you think. Dak Prescott fans, Dallas Cowboy fans, and Dak Prescott haters, because I know y'all about to come out on this video. Y'all tell me what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And until the next time, DC4L, God bless. Peace.